Comic novel. 6 languages. Not to be confused with graphic novel. A comic novel is a novel-length work of humorous fiction. Many well-known authors have written comic novels, including P.G. Wodehouse, Henry Fielding, Mark Twain, and John Kennedy Toole. Comic novels are often defined by the author's literary choice to make the thrust of the work, in its narration or plot, funny or satirical in orientation, regardless of the putative seriousness of the topics addressed. 1. Novels, books, plays, and many works of fiction or art can certainly contain and include passages or themes that are comic, humorous or satirical, but the defining characteristic of this genre is that comedy is the framework and baseline of the story, rather than an occasional or recurring motif. It is the through line and organizing genre for the novel's tone, orientation and sensibility. A reader is not expected to find or discover a humorous moment within the reality of the text, rather, humor is the ongoing mood, like a comedy movie, rather than a movie that has some comedy or laughs within it. Literary scholars distinguish textual analysis on this basis, the theory being that a story by Mark Twain that is a satirical critique in its very origin, for example, must be understood differently than a more literal novelistic plot. Notable authors of comic novels, edit. British, edit. One of the most notable British comic novelists is P.G. Wodehouse, whose work follows on from that of Jerome K. Jerome, George Grossmith, and Weedon Grossmith. See The Diary of a Nobody. Saki's work is also significant, although his career was cut short by World War I. A. G. MacDonnell and G. K. Chesterton also produced Flights of Whimsy. Henry Fielding's The History of Tom Jones, a Foundling was a notable mid-18th century work in the genre. More contemporary British humorists are George MacDonald Fraser, Tom Sharp, Kingsley Amis, Terry Pratchett, Richard Gordon, Rob Grant, Douglas Adams, Evelyn Waugh, Anthony Powell, Nick Hornby, Helen Fielding, Eric Sykes, Leslie Thomas, Stephen Fry, Richard Asplin, Mike Harding, Joseph Connolly, and Ben Elton. Irish, edit. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF. James Joyce's Ulysses is considered by some to be a comic novel. 2. American, edit. Notable American comic novelists include Mark Twain, Richard Brautigan, Philip Roth, John Kennedy Toole, James Wilcox, John Swartzwelder, Larry Doyle, Jennifer Weiner, Kyle Hyacin, Joseph Heller, Peter de Vries, Thomas Pynchon, Kurt Vonnegut, Terry Southern, and Christopher Moore. Persian, edit. Iraj Pezeshkzad, 3. See also, edit. Comedy. Fiction. References, edit. 1 comic novel definition. collinsdictionary.com. Retrieved 30 January 2024. 2 Bowen, Zach. Ulysses as a comic novel. Syracuse University Press, 1989. 3 BBC News, in Persian. 17 March 2017. Retrieved 23 March 2020. Categories: Fiction by genre, literary genres, comedy novels, literary genre stubs. This article about a literary genre is a stub. You can help Wikipedia by expanding it. Explore our developer-friendly HTML to PDF API printed using PDF Crowd HTML to PDF.